And we're actually live now. So we tried to go live first, try to record and stream at the same time, and that should work, but apparently it didn't work. So, welcome everyone.
Hey, not my fault, don't look at me. Hi.
So we start off, where we left off last session, which is in this strange metal circular building that you followed a crudely drawn map to, with you just mauling some strange rust monsters to death, as Crow was still in a rage, and then ended as he stormed into the room.
Oh yeah, still raging, storming into the room, having a look around. Who's next? And then I just get really tired and just stand there looking like a dumbass.
Yeah, as you look around searching for whoever would be next, you find no one. You're alone here.
I walk in. You okay?
Think so. The hell is this? I start untying the little belts and just whatever's left of my
those
breastplate.
things you killed ate your breastplate.
God damn it.
Yeah.
I'll have a quick look around the armory to see if there's any other armor, but I'm guessing no.
No, you see that there's lots of pieces of armor, but nothing intact, everything completely corroded.
The leather bits.
Can I look for
just the straps.
Can I look for the thing or creature that was throwing rocks?
Oh, that was in another room. So this circular-shaped building. First, you went to the left, and then all the way around. And at the opposite side of the door, it arced inwards. There was the room where something was tossing.
Sorry.
Now you went back and then went right instead.
Okay, we should check that out later. Just, I'm curious.
Yeah, we might, but we also still have a prisoner, I guess, tied up outside.
Who might be waking up.
Yeah, also, we got our cart waiting there, which isn't actually our cart. And I don't think we did anything about our tracks.
Well, okay.
Now you tell me. Okay. Well, if there's nothing else to be found here in this entire building.
I mean, do you want to check the entire building?
You guys go
Is there
check.
any more building?
I'll wait outside and see how the cart's doing.
Good.
So what you remember from going left, there were dozens of small cabins lining the sides,
Yes,
and a kitchen and a mess hall. And on the other side, there were many small rooms as well, but you didn't check those.
Just
let's pull open one random door, and if it's also just a cabin, then that's it.
Yeah, you do that?
Yeah.
Right, so you go back outside, you open a door, it opens easily, and you see the same thing, so a bed and a closet, and that's it.
right.
Yep, done.
I would like to look around in the armory for a table or something, a desk, something with paper.
You're gonna set up office.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty clean room. Well, it was prior to the rust monsters arriving. It's basically just a room of some benches and racks of armor, or where armor was supposed to hang. And there's the two constructs that are standing there. So the constructs you've seen before, basically just like walking armors standing there.
But they haven't been eaten.
Nope.
Huh.
They're not exactly metal. They are metal, but there's something about them that is alive.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, good to know. All right, you girls and guys, just be careful down here, and I'll see you outside.
Okay. Can I
Right.
check the constructs for any sort of on switch?
Give me a perception check.
What?
You want to fight them?
No, I don't want to fight them.
Huh.
I roll 5 and 7 is. Am I looking? Yeah. 12.
So you search, but you don't find anything that protrudes or anything to know.
Okay.
Maybe with a little more time, you could examine them, but I'm not sure if you want to do that now.
No.
So what is Frank doing?
I'm still here.
All right.
Not saying anything. Don't have to.
I would like to look around where the ring is, if there's another door or maybe a ladder or something more than 2 entrances.
In this room?
No,
No,
in
the
the
ring.
center.
The ring.
Okay. 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 So you'll walk all the way around. Do you go to the left side that you already checked, or the right side that you hadn't been before? Well, partially.
Let's follow right.
Yeah.
All right.
We'd already seen left.
Yeah. So you make your way around. Give me a perception check.
That's 21.
21. So you notice there's a lot of those small cabins again, and there's no other large rooms on this side. As you make your way around, you eventually end up at the same point where it arcs inwards to the room where you found the commander.
All right. The room where we found the commander, is that his office, or would it appear to be his office? Is that? Yeah, I'm looking for clues.
That's where the
basically.
treasure chest was.
Yeah.
It's where you found the treasure chest with his note and the coordinates. Other than that, you didn't see a desk or anything.
All right. Then I would still like to look around for the creature or thing.
Or something.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
That is 28.
28. So you take a good look around and you try to figure out where the rocks would have been thrown from, and yeah, you can pretty much pinpoint it to right behind the commander's corpse, and you don't find any creature, but what you do find is like a little pile of seems like obsidian dust or something.
Weird.
Huh.
I'd like to sweep it up.
All right.
Huh. So what was throwing these rocks then?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we've been here long enough. Let's go outside, find Crow, and yeah. Sorry, Parliament. I think we have to go to Rankesal and see if everybody's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Renkesal is a city you've been to before that is now, as you know, infested with mage hunters who
Suck.
well, who saw their chance when signs of magic appeared. And you've already
And suck.
murdered a few and captured one alive.
Yeah, let's go outside.
And maybe suck.
Thank you.
Yeah, you make your way outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You find Crow.
Oh, okay. I thought you might have been captured or something.
I think I would have known as a player.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
Yeah.
Our prisoner's still there.
Yep.
Unconscious.
Yeah, he
Okay.
took quite a good beating. This guy won't wake up on his own for a very long time.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, we still gotta find a spot to hide this cart, he thinks.
You want to take it with us when we go back to your guild? Wherever that is? We're not going back
I'm
to
planning
Canada.
on not taking it to wherever we're headed. I just want to hide it and leave a hint for the guild to find it.
Oh, okay. Good. Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm still thinking about those farms at the south end of Rankesal, I think.
True.
I mean, I don't mind just walking around Rankesal in a big arc.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's too time consuming for you. Just let me know.
If there's time, we can do it.
It's at the southeast.
What's at the farms?
Well,
A barn where maybe we can hide the cart.
yeah.
Right.
We could ask our friend Lynn, who we met there before. Me and Parliament know her.
Mm.
Yeah. Is this plan okay with you, Parliament?
Yeah, yes, I'm just a little bit nervous, you know.
Can we stay at the barn for the night?
I have no idea. I've never been here. We're gonna be alright.
We
Wait, we're going to sleep
Could,
nearby
yes.
the mage hunters? Hell no. No. Can we just stay 4 or 5 hours out of town and just travel back and forth each day? I mean,
It's alright with me.
if we find
Sure.
Me, and they'll hang me. If they hang you, well, it's sad for you, but I mean, they will hang me then. No.
I ain't planning on letting anyone hang you, Parliament.
Good.
Nor you or Erla.
While I do appreciate the sentiment, with the whole town of mage hunters, it may not actually be your choice.
Well, if I can help it, then I will.
Thank you. I believe you. Good.
Thank you. Now let's see if we can dump this cart somewhere.
Yeah. Do you have a sort of blanket invisibility?
No.
Damn.
I've read about those things, but no.
Can you make the cart invisible?
No. I've read about these things, but I do not possess the powers yet. I haven't studied long enough.
I think that if Parliament had the powers to make something invisible for a long time, you wouldn't have seen him ever.
Maybe.
It'd just be a
Frank
voice
who?
right behind your ear going, ah!
Yeah. Right.
Let's just move in a wide arc round Rankathal, maybe past the point where we should meet Zaz and the others. Also.
Yeah. 'Cause we're supposed to meet him in 2 days, right?
2 days,
Oh,
yeah.
That's too long.
Yeah, I know, but
Well,
we cannot go there and tell them otherwise.
Can't you message them?
I do not possess those powers.
Damn it.
But what we can do is someone who they haven't seen before. Just walk in.
Yeah.
And then
Then go get information. See if our friends are still alive.
And come back.
And do come back, yeah, without telling anyone that we are here. Except for our friends, of course, and do it silently.
we don't want to push it to do anything,
No.
but
Erla.
maybe I'll be followed.
Well, if you're followed, then make sure that they stop following you before you arrive at us.
How?
Well, improvise.
Elude them. If you're taking Zaz and the others with you, then just come back and we'll fight whatever is following you.
Yeah. Also, one tip: don't say out loud in the inn that Sass or anyone can do magic, because that didn't end up quite so well last time.
What?
And I mean, I do care about the others, so I do think it's sad if Sass will be hanged for that. So keep it
Thank
on
you.
low profile.
Yeah.
Totally
I
agree.
I might follow you into town, Erla. I got some business to attend to myself.
Oh, wondered. They have a picture of you.
Yeah, I know, but it's
An ugly
the
one,
Imperium that
but-
wants me, right?
It's?
The Imperium that wants me, right?
Yeah,
Not the
not
Mage
Mage
Hunters.
Hunters. True.
Plus, I mean, I know it sounds bad, but I kind of look like him.
Yeah, but I do think, and I'm not sure, you're wanted for stuff that happened back at the Pearl, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And what happened at the Pearl again?
Kill the queen.
Yeah, but what else? What
Explosions.
would the Mage Hunters find interesting
Lots of
happened
magic.
at the Pearl?
Magic.
What we are wanted for?
Magic.
Exactly.
You make a fair point.
Thank you.
I can make an elixir that makes you look different.
I know spells that can do that for a short while. I'm not sure how this elixir works.
Eh, Not all too well. It's 10 minutes. Makes
Yeah,
you look
that's not
different.
enough.
Well, you
No.
could hide, drink it, and do your thing for 10 minutes and then hide again and change back. I can
And how
do
do you get in close enough that 10 minutes will count?
Sorry?
You need at least a couple of minutes outside of town using that.
No?
Then go in.
No, you can just drink it. Whenever.
I know.
Well,
But you have-
someone might see you drink it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I mean. Hide, then drink it,
Right.
then do your thing.
but you have to enter
While
to
you're-
hide.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a clever part, right?
It might be best if
Mm-mm.
Erla's willing to have Erla go first and just kind of get a hold on the situation, see what's what.
Yeah, she's willing. That's fine.
Good to know, Erla. Do you have anything to say about this yourself?
Well, be safe here. Good luck.
She likes me.
Okay.
I have no reason to not like you yet.
See? Just like the queen.
That is a very likable girl. She's so agreeable.
True.
Well, I've never seen this town before, so it's kind of interesting to see you. Actually, okay, I've seen it before, but it was a long time ago.
Just be careful about, well, your identity, your profession.
All right.
Everything, really.
All
Don't
right.
attract attention. Please get everybody back alive.
I hope.
We need a story for you, what you're doing there and how you traveled.
Can I not just go?
Maybe you'll be questioned at the gate, so
Yeah.
you might want to make up something beforehand.
Always have a good story with you.
All right. Well, what is your plan?
Ideas?
You could say you traveled from the south, which is the completely opposite direction we came from.
Doing what?
Are you wearing anything that resembles Forus or
Yes.
Castanos?
Yes.
You might want to lose it.
Yeah.
You mean you want me to go naked?
Well,
No, dear.
No. Because that draws attention.
Yeah, but I'm not. Everything has the symbols of.
we still got those rags, right?
Yeah, we do.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Only if you two undo as well. I mean, of course, you have
don't
no
mind dressing up, but
breastplate anymore, but
no, we have 1, 2.5 of those pair of clothes, and they can
all right.
join you if you have to wear one of theirs.
Okay.
I
Just-
mean, I will join you. I don't mind. I'm ragged all the time.
Just
so-
don't lose my clothing.
No.
Of course
Of
not.
course not.
If anything happens with it, then well,
I've never lost my. I may have sometimes lost my book, but it's quite difficult for me, so I will keep it safe.
yeah. All right. Where can I dress?
Pick a room, any room
Mm,
in the thing, and
pick a rock and hide behind it.
Did not think of that. I thought we walked away from it.
Yeah, had we not yet left,
Yeah. So that's
I think
just.
we would be having this conversation
Ooh.
while we
While
run
walking.
away.
I mean, you were discussing where to hide your card, right? So
At the
Yeah.
barn.
well, we'd already
Yeah.
decided to head to the farms.
all right, okay.
Yeah.
Then you probably had this discussion on the road, yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
So there's this nice rock over there, my height. So if you just duck,
All right, I can hold up my cloak and not watch.
Hide behind the cart, and we'll stand on the other side.
or what if he
Or
wakes
at least the gentleman will stand on the other side. And
up? No, that I can almost just by standing look underneath the cart, right?
you'll turn the other way.
Of course, but just saying.
Okay. As they don't look in my direction, I
Mhm.
try to use the cart as cover, using some rags as a blanket so you can't look underneath it. Because he's quite small.
Uh-huh.
And yeah.
Yeah, you do that. You
Yeah.
change. Sure.
Hide your
Hooray.
weapon somewhere.
My weapon is a spear.
You have the feeling that otherwise no one else is
Never
watching
mind.
because this is a barren wasteland.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Here, take a dagger with you.
Okay. Thank
Alright.
you.
Ready?
Yes. Now I have 2 daggers.
Great. Take the daggers with you.
All right.
What?
Pick up some sand and just pushing it on your face. So it's better.
How is this better?
Well, you look kind of clean in comparison to those clothes. So, put your hands in the dirt and just mush a little bit.
Ah.
Good.
You'll be fine, Erla. Don't worry about it.
I've done this before. It's fine.
Do you have a knife or a Something you can hide?
But you're not
But,
going inside, right?
You want me to go with you directly?
I thought you were coming too.
That's fine. That of course it's fine. And I'm just gonna have to know where we're gonna stash the cart, because I mean, if we're there, I'd like to find the guild right away.
Yeah. We're gonna find Lynn's farm. We know which it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I can just show up with the guy who is knocked out and say we found a mage hunter tied up and knocked out. How is that for a plan?
I think that will make you instantly suspicious
Yeah.
and the focus of a lot of attention.
Or a hero?
Yeah.
No,
It might
no,
look
no.
good if you bring back one of their people.
No, no,
Hey,
no.
We found this guy outside of town.
And
Knocked
they'll
out and
immediately
wounded.
start looking for whoever knocked him out.
Yeah.
But it won't be us.
No, but
No, it'll be us.
they will.
They don't know that. You'll be outside town and farms.
And you'll be asked questions. So, bad idea.
Well, I don't care, but then, I mean, if you're keeping the prisoner, he's your charge.
Good luck with keeping him unconscious.
I think they'll manage.
I just had a fictional setting next to him going pong every once in a while.
You might have to. I
I
don't
think he
know.
has pants, so.
I do.
Oh, the poor guy.
All right, so this is a plan.
No, we need
Good.
to do something about him.
So it's just two of us,
Yeah.
alright?
You know what I said in Ranked Cell about don't use magic, right?
Yeah.
And how I was right afterwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just saying, I warned you that they might seek you and think that you also can do magic because of what happened in Ranked Cell and you're wanted.
Cortuda. Yeah,
Sorry, yeah.
Rankensal's a bit in your...
Yeah, I know, but my
Well-
mind's just everywhere right now. It's just
No.
quite nervous.
I got it, yeah.
Parliament, we're gonna be alright.
Suit
We'll be
yourself.
careful.
I think I might hire a new bodyguard afterwards. Maybe it's needed.
What about John?
John can't do anything. He can just look after the horses, and that's it. He can't fight. Have you ever seen it, man?
You're hoping.
Okay, are we nearing any sort of farm yet?
I mean,
We stopped to redress, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll just
then
put on
I
one of
think we
them
get
Yeah.
moving
big
again.
shirts, just like that.
and you're still probably like an hour or so away from Rankasal, but as you make your way over there, you would approach the hamlet first where the giant crater was.
Yeah.
The farms are on the opposite side, and there's a river in between, so you'd have to cross that. There are two
Right.
bridges in Rankasal, well, one's slightly below, slightly south of Rankasal, but it's definitely very close to...
So they're on the wrong
Yeah,
side of the
vision.
river, really.
It might be best not to take the cart into Rankasal.
Yeah.
I'm not the one driving.
Miri is.
Is there any other way to cross the river, like a ford or something further downstream?
For a cart?
You'd have to look for that.
Mm.
But there isn't much here. This is really the only city around. So,
There's no reason for there to be another ford. Yeah. So, we're going to be riding a very suspicious cart over a very suspicious bridge.
No, we're not.
We're going to
We'll be
leave the...
dumping a very suspicious cart into a very river far
Very fast
south
going.
of Rankasal.
You're not dumping the cart,
Why not?
because I need it.
For what?
For my damn job.
What job?
My work, man.
I hired you. There's no
You
need.
didn't hire me. I was hired to protect you by
Yeah.
someone else.
But then
Look
I
at
hired
this shit,
you.
man.
What's that?
It's the coin tattoo.
Yeah.
Look, man, that's what I'm doing here. All right, it's the only reason I came to Rankasal.
I don't
As
care.
soon as we can get out, I'm out.
Yeah, but that cart is at least dump the insides and
No, that's
No.
what I need. I need what's in the cart.
But do you need it in Rankasal or in
No.
Cortuda?
I
Anywhere the
don't feel
guild
like
can get
going-
their hands on it.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
I'm just.
There's probably a guy, a guild man, in Rankasal. I'm gonna find him, tell him where the cart is, and then get the hell out of Dodge.
so why don't we leave the cart right over there?
Because it's right in the open, Frank.
Yeah,
And any mage hunter walking past is gonna find it.
yeah.
Can we scout around for anything
So
like
if we
a bit of trees
just
or a higher
cut a hole,
sand dune.
put the stuff in it,
Can we bury it?
the cart into the river.
With donkey?
I thought this cart itself was
Oh, no,
actually
we're
quite
taking
handy
donkey
to
with us.
move
Yeah,
the gear.
while we are quite in the
He
open,
can ride the donkey. It's
Yes.
fun.
and we can't hide it.
No. Well, I was
Bury it.
hoping we could hide it in one of them farms.
But to get to the farms, we have to cross a bridge, which is
You know-
probably guarded.
We can't help you if you get caught. You know that, right?
I know
mean,
that.
Last time there were a few mage hunters. Now probably the town is infested with them. So
Can you do that wind spell again and blow sand over the cart and bury it?
maybe tomorrow if I'm up for it.
Drat.
Are we at the hamlet yet?
I mean, no, but you could get there if we could skip to there if you want to.
How far away is it?
It was about an hour.
That's like an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, and this river streaming out of Rankasal, is it very much in the open, or is it like is it kind of dug in, or is it is it lower ground?
Well, no. Well, there's a waterfall like just above Rankasal, and it just like the river flows from there,
Yeah.
and quite far to the south as well.
I have a really upside down view of Rankasal in my
Uh-huh. All right, and do you guys know this bridge in Rankasal, the one that we might be able to use?
Just outside
How-
of Rankasal.
Yeah. How does it look? What kind of bridge is it? Is it like just a couple of wooden planks across?
No, it's a bit
the-
more than that.
Is it like a stone bridge?
Yeah. So there's two bridges. The one in Rankasal, in like the lower city, connecting that to the upper city.
Yeah.
That's a reasonably large stone bridge. But the one outside of the hamlet, which just leads to the farmlands, basically,
Mhm.
that is a wooden bridge. It holds a cart because that's what it's probably used for mostly.
Does the river flow south?
Yes.
Ah, that makes a lot more sense.
Considering there's a waterfall in the north, yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it would lead all the way to the ocean.
And we
But
might
it
even be
doesn't.
able to just hide this cart in the hamlet. I mean, it's like the poor man's district, right? There's got to be some kind of trash here and there. Might be able to just stash the cart between some crates and hope no one takes it.
How hidden does the insides of the car are the insides of the car?
I mean, you put a blanket over the
Yeah.
body mostly, but no, there's a lot of obsidian
Uh-huh.
and metal shards like sticking out. It's not hidden at all.
So can we take out the bigger shards, or do you really want all of them?
I prefer to have them all.
Mm.
We could also just
Okay.
bury them and then tell the guy where to find them.
Said that.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're about an hour away from Rankasal. Is there anything, any feature here that we could identify later if we just bury the stupid things right here?
I mean, you just left a trail, and you have a map of that trail, so there's something to identify.
What,
Okay.
if, what if we just take off one of the wheels of the cart and put it down here as a marker?
Oh, good.
Then dump the rest of the cart in the river or something and be done with it.
So now you can dump the car.
Yeah, but not the content.
If we're gonna bury the content, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'll start digging.
I'm not digging it.
I'm digging it.
I'll help.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. So you start digging. It's gonna take you a while. The sand is pretty loose, so that's good. But yeah, you spend a good hour or two, I guess,
Oh.
trying to dig a hole for a cart.
Yeah, I really want to get back to that. Okay.
Something about sweaty, hard-working men.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Inside joke.
Yeah.
Solomon's not laughing anymore.
No.
Solomon is too stressed.
Yeah.
It's also starting to get a little later. It's, sun is going down soon.
It's good. Will be harder to recognize in the darkness.
Good.
Yeah, but
It's
also
definitely
be
true.
more. If people see us,
There'll be less traffic to hide among.
Yeah, and if they see us just being here, just doing our thing, they might be suspicious.
But me and Crow are going to the town,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the two of you are going to
We're
the...
going. We
farm?
don't need to go to Lynn's farm anymore.
No, damn no!
Okay.
We're staying outside of town.
Okay. And then we'll be waiting
Here?
here.
Can we just hide at the banks?
The banks.
The river
river
banks.
Oh, the river.
Can we?
Fresh water.
Yeah. Can we go back to the point where we were supposed to meet the others?
That's in the open.
Can you
No, it's
pretend?
not
Can you
You'd have
pretend
to
to
wait.
be a child?
A day and a half.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not a child.
too long.
Oh. Well, I thought, mother and child, it would not be so strange to see.
No.
And they're not looking for it.
No, but they think they know what a gnome looks like in comparison to a child.
Yeah,
Look at my nose.
he looks too old and wrinkly to be a child.
I'm not wrinkly.
From a
Just have a
distance,
larger nose.
it's fine, as long as you can behave as
Yeah,
a
from a
child.
distance they would wonder, the mother and child all the way over there in the dark alone. Maybe we should help them because we're nice guys. And they come closer, like, oh, you're not a child. Let's murder you and stab you to death, or better, hang you in front of everyone to see.
Well, if it's
I'm gonna-
dark, you hide, of course.
I'd like to check
Yeah.
if our unconscious friend has not been woken up by.
Give me a
his heat
perception
works.
check.
Sure, 25.
So
And
he does start like mumbling some things, but his eyes are still closed. He starts like,
Bats!
yeah. So you knock him out cold again. Yeah, he stops. He stops making sounds.
Why? It was dangerous.
True. Are we done digging?
Yeah. So yeah, you spent the 2 hours or so. You
Dump.
you dug a hole.
Rebury.
Yep.
Could have used the
No.
pans for
Yeah. I
digging.
mean that's quicker. So
Pop down a wheel.
Don't want
Damn
to
it.
make them dirty.
okay. So you do that. Now it's it's getting dark, and yeah, your rendezvous was set to be in a day and a half or so.
We could have used his pans for digging.
What?
No, but you'll get them dirty. No.
There's
I
a river
could
nearby.
put in that
Guys, the digging is done, alright?
Yeah, but,
So what's the plan?
Set up our
improvise.
tents.
let's go.
Get some rest.
Wait,
go.
where do we sleep in?
I
Wait,
thought-
do you have a tent? I don't have a tent.
I thought we were going,
We have bedrolls.
It's getting dark, man.
Fine.
No.
but then
Yes,
we
it
get
is.
harder
We need
to spot.
something
Yeah.
to hide under.
I know,
These
but
folk.
it's like an hour or so walk from here.
Sleep under the cart.
If we could stay in town, but it might be a little safer to stay outside of town.
That's true, but we could also
Mm.
just arrive here after a long travel and then seek refuge at the inn, which is what normal travelers would do.
I agree, but I don't think Parliament and Miri will be very willing to come with
I'm
us.
not going.
No, they
inside.
can stay here.
Yeah.
We're going to town.
I'd be willing to come with, but I don't think it'd be a good idea. And
All right.
yeah, I'm kind of recognizable.
Yeah, me
I
as
agree.
well. You as well.
No, if we just smear some ink over your arms like
How do you-
those tattoos,
how do
you
you-
might pass for a
Yeah, and how
mage
do you
hunter.
cover his scars and this missing part of his ear?
Wear a hat.
I ain't got a hat.
Create a bandana with rags.
Yeah.
Well, that covers the ear. at
And more
least.
people have scars. We'll be fine.
He has a cross over his face.
Not if there's sand on his face.
Not rubbing sand and scars.
I've got sand on my face. Why would he not have sand on
Well, he looks dirty
Wouldn't
enough.
hurt.
So next week we'll show everyone a nice picture of all the players.
Yeah.
Gee, thanks, Parliament.
I'm still trying to go, but
Look, I get that you're nervous about this. Doesn't mean you have to take it out on us, alright?
Solomon, we're just staying out here with the cart together. We can sleep in bedrolls in the cart or under the cart. You'll be safe, sheltered.
Yeah. I don't like this at all.
We'll move the cart a little more away from
Then
here.
what is your plan, Parliament? What would you suggest we do at this very moment?
At this very moment, we'll sleep outside.
That's what we're saying.
We all sleep here,
Yeah.
outside. Except for Ella, because she will enter Rankersal.
Right.
And we'll get our companions
He's
back.
scared to be alone.
And We'll abandon city.
Abandon the city?
Yeah,
Yes, of
fuck
course.
the mage hunters.
As long as you're here in the morning, I take up and leave in the direction of the town.
Good luck, Erla. We'll see you
Okay.
tomorrow.
Thank you. See you then. Also, don't move, otherwise I can't find you.
Okay, we'll try.
So yeah, you make your way over to Renkasal. Anything else you guys want to do in the meantime? Well,
Set
let's
up a
go.
tent
Set up a
Um,
tent.
As
You-
well hidden as we can be.
out
Yeah.
in the open.
That's kind of tough, but yeah, okay.
Be very nervous.
Don't stand
Okay.
on the top of a sand dune and those sort of things.
Yeah, all right, noted.
Thank you.
Muffle the dude in the cart with some rags.
All right. So Erla, you make your way to Renkasal. So you approach from the west. So the first thing you would see is the hamlet, Krog's hamlet. Anything you want to do there? Well, before you get there, I mean.
Before I get there,
Yeah.
nah. I think I just come as a traveler.
Right, so I should keep going. Okay, give me a perception check.
This is such a bad plan. There's so many holes in it.
21.
I think sending in Zaz and the others was also a bad plan.
Right, 21. So
Why did you say that back then?
So you definitely spot a number of it's either they're patrolling or they're just walking around with people, and they're the same broad-shouldered people you've seen before. These are definitely mage hunters. They don't seem to have spotted you yet, though.
Okay. Do they look to be the only ones on the street, or is there folk around?
So this is before you even enter the hamlet. They're walking in front of the gates. Well, gates. It's more of a fence really here. So you can't really see inside yet.
Okay. Well, that makes it more difficult. I would like to see if there's a way in that's not guarded, like a crack in the fence, or something.
All right. So the hamlet itself is slightly downhill, and they use the hills as part of their wall. Basically, this part isn't really guarded all that well usually.
Oh,
So you could, I suppose, climb down a hill. It's quite steep, but that's one way. That's like there's no one posted there at least. The fence itself isn't that long, so yeah, no, there's people definitely in front of the fence who could see all of that.
Okay. Wow. How? I can't see that, of course. But how high is this hill? The edge.
Probably a good 30 foot or so.
Well, yeah, I could try to slide down, but they might be too vertical. I don't know. I first take a look, and then move over to the road if it gets suspicious.
All right, so you move over to the cliff first, then.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Okay. You can do that.
Am I obviously visible? Like
No, so you moved away a little bit from where they were, because they're definitely standing mostly in front of the gate, and that's not here. So now you're out of sight mostly.
Okay. Could I try to climb down?
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
Using 2 knives as a way of going down.
Sure. Yep.
Okay. In case it goes wrong, I have catfall.
Wow, upper arm strength.
I don't weigh all that much.
But still.
28. What is it with these
Wow.
recurring things? Yeah.
20,
Sorry. 23.
23. Well, still, that's
A
yeah.
lot.
So you make it down, and it's hard, but yeah, you manage to. So as you let yourself fall down the last few foot, you stand in between a bunch of like small huts and small wooden buildings. It's mostly like cottages. It's not real houses here. There's still people who treat it as a house, but they're not that rich here. So yeah, you're in the town. You can't see much yet, so because it's very packed here.
All right. well, I'd like to put my knives away, hide them,
Okay.
and then try to make my way into the open carefully. Like,
All right.
I would like to look around the corner first before actually stepping out in the open. I would like to see if there are people there.
Yeah, give me a stealth check. Trying to remain hidden behind the buildings for now, right?
Yes. Oh dear. 9.
9.
9.
Okay, so as you do that, you peek outside, and then you hear from, "Who are you?" And you see a small girl who's looking up to you, standing quite close to you, just asking you this question.
Because that's what little girls do.
Nobody. I'm just moving through. Sorry. I'd like to walk into the open towards.
Give me a diplomacy check.
As if nothing is wrong, you know? Okay. Well, that's 21 again, I guess.
So you see that she's about to scream "mommy," and then it just skips away. Got bored.
Don't care enough.
Yeah. Alright, so you manage to get out in the open, sort of, and you see.
Yeah, on the street, basically. Pretending to belong there. Oh dear. 12.
12. So you definitely, because it's not hard, you spot a bunch of the mage hunters walking around. When they well, you weren't there. So you see
No,
quite a few of them. You personally have never seen them in this kind of concentration. You probably know a bit about them because everyone does, and
yeah,
they don't tend to do this. They tend to stay hidden. So they must have. They must be here for a reason. There's quite a few. There's also a bunch of regular folk running around.
okay. Yeah, I pretend to be just a regular folk thing.
Okay.
Not paying attention to the mage hunters at all. I would like to look around for an inn. I've not been here for a long time, so.
I think we gave you some direction to the inn where we also sent the others.
No, you didn't.
No.
No, I didn't. That would have been smart.
Yeah.
Right.
It can't be that big.
No.
No. So you're in the hamlet, and what you see clearly. So as you look around, you see a bunch of huts and cottages. What you also see is a very, very large crater that makes up almost half the hamlet, and that's empty. Like, there's nothing built in or around it. You also see a pretty large stone wall leading to presumably the next portion, the next section of the city that they did care about protecting, other than from animals. There's definitely a inn here, though. Let's see what it was called.
What were they doing again? Like our companions, why were they here?
Investigating. That's
No,
all.
buying supplies and moving out again.
Yeah, and also investigating.
Yeah.
Seeing what the mage hunters were doing.
Yeah.
How many there were,
Yeah.
sort of.
So it's called
Not going in anywhere.
Giant's Thirst. So, and you see that the logo is like a giant mug of ale, and that person next to it who tries to lift it, but it's too small.
Right.
So that on a banner.
I happily enter.
All right. Yeah, you enter. You see a bunch of people here. Can you give me a perception check?
Of course. I guess I see too many people. Natural 1.
Natural 1. Yeah, it's crowded. That's all you see. You get the vague idea that there's like several groups of people here, and they try to avoid each other. But other than that, it's
Okay, well, I move over to the bar to ask for a drink and a room.
And food.
And yeah, I guess it's dinner time. Or past dinner time. I'm still hungry. Yeah, food.
all right. So the bartender here is a short man, a human, and he looks at you. I haven't seen you here before.
I'm a traveler, and I would like to have a room here.
Traveler, where are you from?
The West?
Give me a diplomacy check. Because I guess that's technically correct.
15.
And he leans forward a bit. So what you really here for?
Meeting my companions?
Which ones?
I don't think you would know them.
I know most people here. It's not very big.
Alright. I'm looking for a woman and 2 men.
Gotta be a little bit more specific than that.
Alright. Well, they're supposed to stay here as well, so I'm not sure. I'll see them soon.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
What's up? Well, why are you asking me these questions? That's quite
It's
unusual.
we don't get a lot of new people here, and once we do, either take over
Mage Hunter.
or they don't do so well. Just looking out for you.
Oh, thanks. No, they're not interested in me.
Great. So a room then. You're spending the night.
Yes,
Just one?
just one. And a
Very
meal
well.
if it's not too much asked.
See what I can do. It's a little late now. And he just turns around and probably it's gonna grab something for you to eat. And it takes a couple minutes. I don't know if you want to do anything in the meantime.
Look around. Try again.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Yeah, 28.
28. So you now see that there's definitely 2 distinct groups in here, and you see people who you they look a little bit paler than the rest here. They look pretty imperial to you. And then there's the people who definitely look like they're more from here, or probably to the east more a little bit even. And they don't look at each other like they like each other very much. You don't see mage hunters in here though. But this is also like a proper shithole. It is not a good tavern. What you also see though is someone you know. It's John.
I knew it. Yeah, I was going to ask, do I see people who do not belong to either of these camps? But that makes sense.
And he sees you too, and he looks at you and he says, well, he doesn't say, he does this to you, and then just looks away again.
I was about to wave, but I guess not. Well, I'll just stay and see what's wrong.
Alright. So yeah, a couple minutes pass. He hasn't looked your way since, and then the barkeep comes back, and he just has like a hump of like stale bread, and he just puts it in front of you. That's all I got for today, I'm afraid.
It's fine. Thank you.
It's all in the house.
Thank you very much. Can I ask you a question?
You can.
That man over there. What's wrong with him? Pointing to John.
I think there's many things wrong with him,
John go like,
but I guess he did something right. Is he still alive?
Still alive?
Aye.
Are they killing the villagers or the travelers or?
He's no villager. He came in here not so long ago with 2.
Where are they?
Yeah, I can't say too much, but it's not pretty. I shouldn't. Just you should talk to him, I guess.
Very well. Can you serve him a drink for me? Maybe that'll get him to talk.
Sure. So he pours a cup of ale and heads over there, but doesn't go there instantly. First he walks around a bit, and then as he passes him, he puts the mug of ale there, and you see John lifting it, and then also a small note underneath. Checks it, and the barkeep's already trying to leave, and he grabs him and whispers something in his ear, and he hands back.
Great.
takes a couple minutes again before he goes back to you, but when he does, he says, behind the bar, midnight, and then he instantly moves away from you.
All right. Well, I finished my meal and my drink and see what kind of room I've got, I guess.
Yeah, it's about as fancy as the bar, so it's a room.
It has walls.
Yeah,
There's something that resembles a door and
Yeah.
a bed.
well, I wouldn't say a bed, but yeah,
Okay.
you can sleep on it.
Very well. It'll do. Better
Fine.
than sand.
Eh.
So-
we have bedrolls.
Yep.
I have a bedroll.
I take time to fix Binky, first of all.
Yeah, give me a craft check.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah. 24.
All right, yeah, with some time you can repair him, so he'll recover.
Yay. Done.
Anything else you guys want to do?
I'm
Just-
prepping my spells.
Eat, sleep.
Enjoying some R&R.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay near the river and wash my jacket a bit and just look in the water.
All right.
Okay.
Erla, anything you want to do until midnight?
I'd say sleep.
Yeah. Actually, I do. I would like to listen for anything that happens on the hallway, if there's a hallway.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
18.
So in the hallway, you don't hear much from most of it, but you do hear something downstairs. At some point, you start hearing people shout, but you can't really understand through the even though they're very thin walls and floor. But there seems to be some sort of conflict, and then you hear some punches being thrown, and
A classic bar fight follows.
a couple minutes later, you hear someone stumbling up the stairs and opening a door next to you,
Okay.
slamming it shut. Other than that, nothing really.
All right. I'm just trying to keep my guard up, I guess. And then I would like to leave the tavern or inn, whatever, and meet John, I guess.
Right. So yeah, behind the tavern, you find someone at around midnight. It's hard to tell what exactly midnight is here.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. I keep my hands on my knives, I guess.
yeah. And
You
so
never know.
so he comes up to you, and first he looks like he has a pretty decent posture still, but then when he approaches you, he just almost collapses and says, you gotta trust me. I tried to stop him, but
They?
they
What happened?
hanged him.
What?
Hanged who?
You're not there.
Says,
God
"Hey,
damn it.
I tried to convince him he wasn't one of your magic types, but he snapped eventually. It wasn't quick.
But how did you not get hanged then? What happened? How is this?
I tried to talk my way out of this. I guess they didn't. As long as I cooperated, they were fine with it. I work here now. I don't make much. I don't make any. I make my life, I guess.
You're a prisoner here?
Sort of, but it's better than what happened to him or even Eleanor. She didn't go down easily, but I think they took her away somewhere. But you gotta be you and he just whispers, you have magic too, right?
No?
It's no time for games. You
I
don't.
understand.
I'm not the one you need to lie to, and they're not the ones you can lie to. They use the sort of it's a small kid. They use her to, I don't know, sense it or something. It's
A small kid.
yeah. I don't know why. I don't know how, but you gotta know this is serious. It's Bixter.
Do they keep her in one place or does she walk around?
No, he has her. Bixter. He's real and he's here. So can you give me a society check.
Oh yeah. Level 5. I picked society because I knew I needed it. Oh god. 11.
Oh,
Okay, so I mean, you don't know everything about him, but Pixter is like the boogeyman of this campaign. It's the one parents tell scary stories about him. He is supposedly the head of the mage hunters, and he is at least,
of course, yeah.
yeah, he's at least the one public figure, at least
remember.
the one who actually has a name, and he speaks at. Well, when I say public speaker, I mean he doesn't speak in like large cities, but in very secluded private gatherings. He is the one you would see, and his face is drawn on pamphlets. And his face he is a very tall, bald man in crimson robes, and he always seems to carry a very massive sword in one hand. And it's like when you do something that's amazing as a kid, your parents might say, make sure Pixter doesn't see it or something, because like you have magic, you're so amazing.
Right.
And he's a bad guy generally,
Okay.
or is considered as one.
He has a reputation, I got.
He has a reputation, yeah.
Wow.
And so John tells you he is here.
This is really bad news. I think I should tell the others. I don't think it's safe for me to stay here as well.
No, it's not. How did you even get in?
It's not too hard. It's not a fortress.
I guess. You gotta be careful though. Don't get caught. See, it might get. I'm hoping for, and this I know this is strange, but I'm betting on the Imperium right now. Word is they're on their way here. Hopefully I can get out in the chaos, but otherwise,
Did they say when they would arrive?
no.
That is good news, I guess. But
It's news.
exactly.
No, we can't keep talking. We gotta lay low until then. I don't want to just die here after not doing anything for your friends. Then it was all for nothing. Good luck, and he
Good luck.
walks away.
All right. I think I'm going to try to get the same way out as I came in the dark.
Yeah, it's a lot harder, also because you're now going up a cliff.
Yeah.
But you can try. Okay. So
E and A shapes.
yeah, so you make your way you make your way back there. Give me an athletics check.
To get a good grip. That is decent. That's 20 in total.
All right. So you start climbing up, and you notice that like it's a horrible cliff to climb, but eventually even goes a little bit further. But you manage, but it's slow and it takes a while, and it's not quiet. Fortunately, though, you manage to do so unnoticed. Yeah, no, that is justified.
All right. I just whisper to myself, "Good luck, John," and then just go back in the direction that I think they are, but it's dark now, so I'm gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can find your way back.
Yes.
You know, like, you know where the city is, and you know.
Very well.
Okay, so yeah, you spend another hour or so, and you make your way back. It's yeah, it's about 1 a.m., 1:30.
Do they have a campfire?
No.
No.
Okay. Is anyone keeping watch?
Yes.
Definitely.
Okay, this is gonna be a great surprise. But who of them? Yeah. I'd like to just walk up to the person.
Yeah,
keeping watch,
who would take the first watch? Because this would still probably be the first.
I think I would.
All right,
Yeah,
and
okay.
you find Bollerman.
Oh dear.
Parliament!
Hey.
Horrible watch.
All right.
How are you?
Good seeing you're alive. I'm alive, so yeah.
Right. I have terrible news and what appears to be good news.
Give me the good news first.
John is alive.
Where's the good news? No, fair enough. John is bad. So,
I thought
yeah.
he was your friend.
He's,
Your best friend, even.
oh, no, he considers me as his friend. He's
Oh,
just
snap.
an acquaintance.
Wow.
But the heartfelt
Oh.
moments and
Well, he had heartfelt moments. I hardly felt them.
right. Oh, okay. Well,
Yes.
he's alive and he's
Overall.
working there to stay low, I guess.
All right, that's yeah.
He's probably not coming back. He's waiting for the Imperium to show up. That's the news. The Imperium is apparently.
That's not good news.
No, but it's news.
Oh, that's the news. What's the bad news?
I'm not there yet. The Imperium is coming to get this back from the Mage Hunters, and he's staying there until it's done, I guess.
Yeah, understandable. I guess.
Okay, the bad news is that the other two are not alive anymore. Yes, I knew them a total of, I guess, a day, but they, well,
Wait. By not alive anymore, you mean?
hanged
How?
with
Why?
by the Mage Hunters
How?
because they were captured,
How?
because they were asked and tortured, and
How were they captured?
because they ran right into them, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't there.
You ran right into them.
I sneaked around. I just entered the village through, the edge, the cliff.
What was says like, look, I can do magic.
I wasn't there. I was with you, remember?
How did you get this information then?
John told me.
Yeah, I'm still sleeping, so.
Oh God. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, give me perception checks, because like Poleman is like shouting all over the place.
I definitely am, yeah.
20.
Yeah, 26.
Yeah, you definitely wake up.
Okay.
So.
Hey, Erla, you're back.
Could you keep
That-
your voice down?
Wait. Just to elaborate on what Ella has found. There's an Imperium man coming towards Rankosal to get it back from the Mage Hunters.
Yeah, we knew
One
that.
Imperial man.
Imperial Army.
The
Imperial Army.
So that's
Man with an E.
so that's. I don't know if that's good or not because.
We knew that.
I'd rather take my chances with the Mage Hunters than the Imperium.
We knew that. so.
A bit iffy on that part. Seems the group has found shelter in the inn, so that's good. That's all we need to know for now. They're
And
fine.
they're all safe?
They're all safe, yeah.
Alright.
They're all safe.
That's good.
Yeah.
Then
Well, John is a little bit bruised up, but that's fine.
Then
But-
what the hell were you shouting about?
Well, the Imperium.
Because of the bad news?
Yeah, that's
What
the
is the bad
Imperium.
news?
That's the best news. Trust me, that is the bad news for now.
Okay, I have more bad news.
Did you see Zaz?
Not that news, right? Jess is fine, right?
What is it, Erla?
Okay.
Pixar is in town.
Dexter. Can we make it?
Society checks, please.
Yes.
22.
Wow, awesome dice. 28.
Wow.
Nice.
20.
So all of you know.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely know he's like the man of your horrors.
Are they walking away?
So you know that this
Grabbing Poleman by the scruff of his neck.
you know that this massive sword that he carries in one hand, he actually uses it in two, but it's still a very big sword. And the Mage Hunters, they all have their tattoos to ward off magic. Some of them also have additional tattoos, which are like markings, and they mark the number of kills. And his arms, which are very large, are covered in them. This is one, like, he's not just someone who speaks.
He's their
He
hero.
can also do stuff.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
And he doesn't mind doing it.
Alright, this changes a lot.
Yeah.
Let's travel all the way south to the shores there.
No, we have to go back.
We have to go east anyway. I thought.
Well,
Also, we have to wait for the Zaz and Eleanor to get out of the city. If
Yeah.
John wants to stay, fine.
to be fair, the prison that Ferris had put me in sounds a whole lot better now.
You were put in prison?
Well,
Long story, never
Long
mind.
story.
it wasn't my fault.
It's
Can I-
true.
Yeah.
It wasn't my fault.
Yeah,
It was just
true.
he was just out of his mind.
Look,
Yeah.
we're out of context. So tomorrow, tomorrow, I guess
Mhm.
we'll be meeting.
We'll be meeting
John,
Zaz
Zaz,
and
and
Eleanor. If John wants to stay in Rankasal, we'll hear about it then.
Right. But I'd rather not wait for the Imperium to charge in, and I'd rather handle my business. Well, while it's still Mage Hunters and not Imperium. So I guess
So you want to go in the city now?
well, not now.
I'd go tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Okay.
Or in the morning.
Also, John told me that they use a child for interrogations. They just
That is
See,
just cruel.
if they. She has a way of seeing things, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, they use.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
Yeah,
Like
they
seeing
don't
magic.
interrogate the child. They
No.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
use the child to interrogate
Mhm.
people.
Weird.
Definitely.
Yeah, that does sound weird.
I ran into a little girl and I was scared for a moment.
Oh,
But
Sound familiar to
I
you,
guess it's not
Solomon?
her.
Just the ways sound really familiar. I haven't ever encountered it, but I have heard the tales.
What tales?
Tales of terror?
You could say Tales
Yeah.
of Turmoil.
Yeah, no, but I didn't want
Also-
to.
Do you want to
I-
be more specific?
Total.
Well, just you heard tales about people who practice magic that end up all over the place, tales like that. So
You mean splattered across the place?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So I gather you don't feel like going into Rankasal.
yeah, no.
I get that.
Yeah.
You?
Not specifically. Just to make Zaz hurry up with coming out.
John said he would stay,
Right.
John
So
Waiting.
it's just
fine.
Eleanor and Zaz.
waiting
Yeah.
for the Imperium to liberate him.
Yeah, but the probability that the other two would be have to stay as well for a while because the streets probably aren't safe then, right?
He didn't mention their stay.
Erla, did you learn anything about why the Mage Hunters are camping up here?
No, I had to leave. I was in danger. I'm a magic user, so
I know. It's just a question. No need to defend yourself.
it's just I didn't get the chance to investigate.
No, that's all right. Did you happen? I mean, are there any Imperial troops at all at Rankasal? I mean, they're used to before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still there?
No, I saw mage hunters patrolling the streets instead.
Right.
Weird.
And did you happen to see any wanted posters with our faces on them?
I did not get a chance to look at those.
Fair enough.
I tried to be as normal as I could be.
You did a good job. I think we should all be heading back to sleep now. I'll finish my watch and
And we'll continue in the morning then. I guess you go into the city and we wait here at some more. And
I guess so, yeah.
Right,
stop
I'm gonna
yawning.
Catch some sleep. And
Okay.
it's good to see you back, Erla.
Yeah, I'm quite shocked still.
yeah. Mage hunters
I
are
get
a
that.
real bit in the ass, right?
So you're gonna tell them when the time comes, right, Frank?
What?
So,
Yeah.
what?
yeah. Well, I had an encounter with the mage hunters before, so
Right.
Yeah, I know, but before.
before also.
Okay.
Right. So you take your night's rest?
Mhm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when they are asleep, I just not you seeing if you're asleep.
No, I can't get I can't get any rest.
Good. It's better not to tell Mia that Zaz is dead. We need a shop in the game. If you tell us that he's dead, she might just run into the city seeking vengeance.
So it's up to you to tell her when you think it's fit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
Okay. In the meanwhile, I'm shocked by this news. And I'm glad I escaped. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's good. You sure that?
Do you trust John?
I think so, yeah.
Do you trust anyone at all?
Maybe?
If we may believe John, then it is true. Otherwise, he's hiding something, and I do not know why he would.
Yeah.
Because you ratted them out.
He gets coin, probably. I paid him, so that's why he liked me.
Well, he works there now, so maybe, but he says it's not a lot. Either way,
It's something.
try to get some sleep.
Yeah, well, you now, because my watch.
Great.
Right. Nothing happens on your watch or the next one. You wake up fine the next morning.
Cool.
Not a lot of people here.
Oh, slept terrible.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Slept terrible, guys.
Yeah.
How's that?
Short?
Bad dreams. Mage Hunter dreams, you know.
I can imagine.
so you still have an entire day, and then so tomorrow is your
Rendezvous.
yeah.
But today I'd like to head into Rankasal.
Okay.
You okay? I'm not joining you, if that's okay.
No, that's fine.
I'm at risk.
I know. Thank you for taking the risk yesterday.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Be safe.
Thank you.
You'll be asked and interrogated
By whom?
by the mage hunters.
Were you?
I avoided them.
You didn't enter through the gate?
No, that would be stupid.
That was cool.
That would be very, very suicidal.
True.
Right. I'll just be on my way. I'll see you guys later, hopefully.
Okay, bye.
Good luck. If there's any trouble, just run.
Any last words or wishes?
I don't want to think about that now. I'll send you a letter.
Very well.
Okay.
So I'll make my way to Rankasal.
When Crow walks ahead, after half a minute, I'm like, Crow, wait! And I'll just run up to him.
Well,
What is it, Paul?
Mia doesn't know yet, but probably Zaz, and Zaz is probably dead. Ella said that, but I don't want to startle her, so. But you should know this before you try to find them, because he's probably dead.
Right. So Zaz is dead, John's alive, and Eleanor?
I don't know. She doesn't know either.
Damn it. Well, I'll
Don't
Fuck.
try to be a hero, right?
shouldn't have told me, but I'll try to keep it cool.
All right. Don't lose your head, literally and figuratively.
Yeah, I'm doing my best.
What you guys talking about? Thought you were going.
I know.
Solomon thinks I'm gonna die, and he wants to show his appreciation. I know it sounds weird. Can I go already?
Okay, sure. See ya.
Get
I mean,
yeah. Thanks, Solomon.
that's around his leg, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
all right. So,
I will recontinue on my way to Rankasal.
yeah. So takes about an hour again. How do you approach this?
Is
Note
the
fact that
fence
you are
guarded?
all lying to me,
There's still people
not.
walking about. Yeah.
And
actively
they
or
look like mage
passively.
hunters.
No, I'm just
Guys.
not telling. Sorry.
Same thing.
And they look like mage hunters.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up to the fence.
All right. So as you get close to the gate, one of them walks up to you. Oi, who are you?
Hi. You can call me Raven.
Raven. Okay.
Well, what's... Can I enter?
What are you here for?
Just passing through. I'm just trying to... I don't know, man. It's been a long walk. I came here from Demon Pond. I'm just trying to...
You walked here
a bit.
from Demon Pond?
Yeah, my horse died a couple days back.
Tough break.
Yeah, well, you could tell me about it. So what's going on here?
So to you?
I don't know. You're the one stopping me.
Fair enough. Just walk in. It's fine.
Good. Thanks.
As you make your way in, you definitely feel that he is following you. Very clearly following you. He's not a sneaky man.
That's
Aw.
all right. I'm just gonna head through and try to reach the stone walls
Mm-hmm.
to get to the inner city. Is there anything that catches my attention on my way there, aside from the very large crater?
Give me a perception check.
22.
Yeah, so you've never been here before, so indeed the crater, other than that, the fact that it's dirt poor here, and that there's pretty fancy stone walls, that doesn't really match. You notice the river to your right,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems to stream pretty quickly. Other than that, no, not much. There's two people posted at the gate, the stone wall, which are also mage hunters.
Okay. Do I walk past the Giant's Thirst?
Yeah.
All right. As I do, I'd like to turn around and ask the man who let me in. Hey, can I ask you something? This place, the Giant's Thirst, is this any good?
No.
All
What
right.
they serve beer, or what they try and sell as beer, gets you wasted.
Yeah, that sounds just what I need right now. Is there an inn in the inner city?
Yeah.
All right, good. Thanks. You have a good day now.
Okay. And he just stands there. So are you heading into the inn, or are you
No, I'm not heading into
Okay,
the inn. I'm
then he
heading
keeps following you.
towards the inner city.
Okay. So as you make your way to the gate, you see that the two men in front of you, the one to the right, he seems to like look to the guy behind you and then nods and then walk in the gate.
Okay, so I can just enter?
Nope.
Oh, sorry. Right.
So he walks in the gate, closes it again, and the other one is still standing there. And then as you approach, you feel a hand on your shoulder.
Mhm.
Just wait a bit.
Oh, sure, of course.
He'll be right here.
I got time.
And it takes like 5 minutes or so with this guy standing behind you, like mouth breathing on your shoulder, and standing in front of you, like trying to avoid eye contact.
Yeah,
So
not me. I'm gonna try and stare him down.
Give me an intimidation check.
is everybody being followed?
15.
I don't know. 15. Okay, so yeah, no, he's definitely averting his eyes. So
Could you check if everybody's being followed? I'm curious.
Yeah, when it's less obvious,
Yeah,
maybe
sure.
if Crow thinks of it, he will.
Okay.
I mean, it's not something that catches your eye, at least. Like the regular people here don't seem to be.
No.
So it takes about 10 minutes or so, and then you see.
They're standing there staring at it.
Yeah,
for minutes.
it's really awkward. Then you see the gates open, and it's a pretty tall gate, but you see the man stepping through it, just bending his head a little bit, and you recognize this man as the man from the pamphlet. This is definitely Pixter, and next to him, or actually under his arm, you see a small child, which he is carrying. That's quicker. And he
wait, carrying like, or
no, like you would carry like a small barrel, like a jag.
Is there anything peculiar about this child? Physical trademarks or some such?
Give me a perception check.
12.
Well, you notice that she's quite tanned, so she's probably not from the Imperium or No, but she seems like she's probably from around here, or around these regions at least. Other than that, no, not much. And
Right.
he puts down the child, and you see the sword he carries in his one hand. The sword is as tall as you are. And he's like, "Who are you?"
I'm Raven.
And then he picks up the child again with one hand and just holds the child in front of you, like by the scruff. And that's like the child is hesitant and then looks in your eyes for a bit, and you see her chant something and wave her arms around, and then takes a while and he just puts her down. What brings you here?
Dead horse.
Okay, Court.
I came from Demon Pond. I got some business further into Breccium, but I was supposed to meet a contact of mine here in Rankasal. Now, a couple days back, my horse died, so I walked all the way here, and I was hoping to rest my feet for a bit. Just get some decent food in my belly and find my man.
And he has the child put down again. He just with his like shovel fist reaches for your ear that's chipped off, and he just flings it. And what happened there?
I got hit pretty bad. It's a long time ago, a long story. I wouldn't want to bore you with it.
Don't make any trouble. Welcome to our city.
Thank you very much.
And he picks up the child again and leaves.
Oh my god!
I'd like to. Crow wouldn't know this, but I think he can see the smoke from the blacksmith's quarters, right?
Yep.
He's gonna head there.
Yep. So it's a little bit higher on Artisan's Peak.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll go there, and when I arrive, just have a look around, have a look at whomever looks like the most experienced artisan there.
Right.
And head up to
armor.
And head up to him.
Yeah, so you actually, Polomin and Mirami actually met this guy already.
Mhm.
His name is Hans,
Mm-hmm.
the blacksmith, yeah. He looks like a bit of an older gentleman, but he's definitely seen some things.
Excuse me.
Working.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Mind if I ask you a quick question?
Of course, everything for a customer.
Well, hopefully soon. I was told to meet someone in Rankasal, and I was hoping that maybe you'd know who I'm looking for. See, I'm with Guild of Coins, and I'm looking for anyone who might be, well, have a say. I was hoping you might know who it might be.
And he looks around him for a bit. Well, you come to the right place. Come in the shop, please.
Of course.
Ching.
So yeah, he's
Makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, in the back, he closes the door. What have you got for me?
My name's Crow, and I was in Kortuda a short while ago.
Right.
And I was asked to come to Rankasal because something weird happened, and the mage hunters were investigating these weird shards.
There they are.
I was told to gather what shards or artifacts I could and hand them back to the guild. So I'm hoping I can leave it with you because my companions, they're not going to be welcome in Rankasal. And when the Imperium storms in, we're going to have even more shit in our bags. So I was hoping I could make it a deal with you and
Well, I wouldn't mind having them. You see, when we sent the message, it was just a couple shards, but apparently there's whole heaps of this stuff around here. I'm expecting a delivery soon, but if you came from Kortuda, yeah, perhaps you know a little bit more about this.
I wish I could.
Shit.
What news of Kortuda has reached Rankasal?
It's been very quiet, strangely.
All right. Well,
What can you tell me about this?
I don't know if it's my place to tell you, but I mean, this is between two of us, alright?
Alright.
Queen's dead.
The queen is dead.
Queen's dead.
King is dead too.
That's old news.
Okay.
A rogue wizard somehow granted magic powers to pretty much everyone in Kortuda, at least for a while. And the city basically blew up.
Alright. The city is no more, or
Well, I mean, I guess it's still standing, but it has probably lost much of its former glory.
well, this explains why we haven't received a message in a while.
Yeah, and I don't think there'll be a lot of trade happening either.
I don't think so either.
But I mean, well, I was at the center of it with my companions. So I'd rather not linger around for the Imperium to come in, because I hear they're coming for Renkasal.
I hear so too. So, if the Imperium will be here soon, then you could bring the shards here, but they wouldn't be safe here either.
No, I got them buried outside of town.
That might be best for now.
You follow the road outside of the city for about an hour. And just off the road, there's a broken off wheel from a cart.
Alright.
You head, what was it, 10 paces north and 2 to the west.
I'm just writing this down.
You start digging, and well, it's a whole cartload of this crap.
Okay, well, thank you very much. I'll be sure the rest will hear about this, and I'll pick it up as soon as I can. It might be a while.
Well, I'm just happy to have it off my hands.
I understand.
Do you, by chance, know what these mage hunters are doing here? I mean, there seems to be quite a lot of them, and even Pixters walking around in public.
Yes. In my experience, these mage hunters, they're like cockroaches. You can't destroy them, they will just return at some point. Seems like they took their chance here with whatever happened to this town. People were afraid of magic before. That only got a little bit worse. They took their chance. I'm sure they'll be gone soon. They'll be running again, like cockroaches do, when the Imperial show up.
Well, I hope the Imperium does drive them out. It just makes people uncomfortable.
Some people.
Not everyone, I guess. But, well, what influence do we have, right? You got no say in it. Alright. Well, I guess that concludes our official business.
It does. Anything I can help you with?
I don't suppose you got any spare armor pieces lying around, do you?
I do. Some. What are you looking for?
Well, I used to have this breastplate, but I lost it. I was thinking maybe you could find a replacement somewhere.
Very well. Let me just take your measurements.
I mean, I ain't got a lot of time to have it custom built, but I mean, if you have anything lying around that fits.
Let's see what I can do. And he starts rummaging through his stuff, and then goes back to the front of the shop and just looks around and finds a breastplate, and it's almost a fit. It's pretty good, good enough.
Right.
Very well.
Well, that'll do. What'll it cost me?
No, I think you've done enough. It's for a colleague, of course.
Much obliged.
Use it well. Don't lose it.
I will and I won't. Thank you, sir. I'm sorry, I never got your name.
Hans.
Hans. Good to meet you, Hans.
You too.
May we meet again in better times.
I hope so. Is it ever though?
Well,
so you got yourself an expert breastplate.
Expert breastplate. Woo!
Yeah, this guy's pretty good.
This makes me happy. Very cool. I like it.
I should have come along.
Definitely.
Got better armor.
I have a better chance.
Yeah, but you would have
Because I don't
been
have the magic.
identified as magic. Yeah.
I don't have the magic in me, so I have a better chance.
Then I'll make my way to the inn.
In this part.
Yeah, the good inn.
Yep.
You could
All
have
right.
asked Hans also.
Hmm?
You could have asked Hans about companions also.
I don't imagine he would know our companions.
Yeah, true. Eh,
It seems a little off topic. At least to Crow.
okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mhm.
So you find
Companions are mostly public things.
the inn at the marketplace here. It's called the Tolling Bells.
Mhm.
It's a 2-story timber frame building. A nice smooth stone floor.
I will enter.
All right. So you find a fairly thin human male, bald man,
Mhm.
and he stands behind the counter. There's a couple people here. It's not very crowded.
Okay. Morning, sir.
Morning.
I'll have a cup of ale and well, any kind of breakfast you still serve.
Very well. And he serves you some fresh bread.
Fresh bread.
And
Better than
porridge.
still. And with that, a very nicely cooked bird. You can't really identify what kind of bird it is, but it's a bird
It used to fly.
at some point.
So many inside jokes today. How busy is it in the inn? Well, not that busy.
No, it's not very crowded.
Is the innkeeper busy with his guests?
Not really. He's currently, well, he was tending to you, but
Excuse me, innkeeper. You mind if I ask you something?
of course.
These mage hunters, they haven't always been around, have they?
No, that's pretty recent.
How recent?
Oh, I'd say a couple of weeks, probably.
Have they been successful in their hunt for mages?
Well, they'd like to think so.
What does that mean?
Well, the town square in the inner city is starting to get a little bit crowded.
They leave him hanging.
Yeah,
Oh, that's nasty.
it's not a pretty sight, but must serve a purpose, I suppose.
Yeah, probably.
Spreading disease.
So, how's the mood in here in Rankasal? How do people react to it?
Well, it depends. There's
Dead.
some people here who don't mind too much. They like to drink a lot, so I'm okay with it.
Good for business.
It is. Well, there's pretty large part of the people who also fled, but I'm sure they'll come back soon. I think they're pretty close even. I think they set up some sort of camp to the east. Other than that, the people here seem to be fine with it. People don't like magic too much in these parts. They did something about it, I guess.
Well, what works for some don't work for others, and the other way around. So,
Yeah, I don't judge. I just pour.
yeah, well,
And I'm still.
if it's none of your business, don't make it yours, right?
Exactly.
Thanks for the drink. I'll just finish my meal and
All right.
exit the inn and head towards the market square, where people's supposed to be hanging around.
Yeah, so that actually has another gate to it. Well, this really is a fence, but then metal. And you can see through it that there's a very large building at the back, which is probably a palace of sorts or a fortress. And a little bit closer to the gate, you see a temple, which is clearly a temple to Ryderan. But the gate is closed, and there's actually Imperial guards standing posted there.
Okay. Okay. I will head up anyway.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning. Is the town square off limits?
For most people, yes.
No, I'm sorry, I wasn't aware of that. So who does get to enter?
People who dress a little bit better than you.
Noted. Well, sure. But, I mean, the hangings are inside as well, right? They let anyone
They are.
go up and, they let anyone go up to watch the hangings?
Yes, when they are live.
Right. All right. Well, thanks for the information. I'd like to peek through the bar to see if I can get a sight of
Yeah, give me a
gallows.
perception check.
19.
So yeah, you spot what you think is probably part of it, and you definitely see a number of bodies hanging. You can't really identify from this distance though, but they're all hanging very still.
I imagine. Well, it's a macabre sight to just leave them hanging, don't you think?
That's what they like.
They like mage hunters or the people of Rankasaw?
Yes.
Clear. All right, well, thank you for your time, and have a good day. sirs.
Enjoy your day.
I will head back out. The way I entered Rankasaw, through the lower parts, so to say, is that the only entrance that I have come across?
No, you yes.
Okay.
Well, give me a perception check since you're wondering about this.
24.
Okay, no. So you notice that there is a very large building to the south. So you have crossed the stone bridge, and then to your right immediately is this very large building. To your left is the fence and the upper city. The large building, it seems like it's a barn of some sorts, and next to it you see a tunnel.
A what?
A tunnel.
Tunnel.
Yeah.
All right.
Which Polomin and Miramia remember as having fled through once.
Yeah.
I'll skip the tunnel. Is the man who let me into the city at the very first moment, is he still following me around?
Nope. He stopped as soon as you were cleared.
All right, cool. Then I'm just gonna head out, just make my way out of town.
All right. Yep. You're not stopped, so
Cool. Yeah. I'll head back to our camping spot.
Yeah. Anything you've been doing in the meantime? So it's been a few hours.
Pacing around.
Twiddling my thumbs, tweaking Binky.
All right.
Trying not to tell the bad news to Miramia.
Okay.
Looking ominous to Ayla.
Okay.
What's up?
Well, no. I shouldn't.
Just all on Hatch. That's
Stupid companions with too many secrets.
I mean,
Screw.
aren't you on
Bunch.
Hatch right now?
Hmm?
Aren't you on Hatch right now?
Why do you think I'm taking Binky apart?
Yeah, so we all have our feelings with being nervous. I mean, yeah, but we'll be fine.
Is now the good?
No, it's never a good time to tell secrets.
Of course it is. Secrets.
So let's take a
Anything
break
to pass
here.
the time.
As we will see after the break if Miramia finds out this now shared secret.
Great.
Right,
You
we'll
guys
be right back.
Suffer for
About
this.
10 minutes.